I do welcome you to Bible Times. I'm Willard Pless, and today we want to talk about perilous times coming on October the 7th, 2025. This is what's coming in when we get into October. And you need to go to Revelation chapter 9 and look at that chapter. And when you look at that chapter, that the first part of the chapter talks about the thing that came on October the 7th in 2023. And that's when Hamas came into Israel and took the captives, and the war broke out with Israel and Hamas and Gaza, and so that came in on October the 7th in 2023. So when we get here to October the 7th in 2025, that the second part of the chapter, which is the sixth angel with the trumpet sounds, and this begins. On October the 7th in 2023, that's when the fifth angel sounded the trumpet then. But when we come to October the 7th here in 2025, this is when the sixth angel will sound, that will free the angels that have been bound in the river Euphrates. And we learned that the river Euphrates is going to be dried up for the kings of the east to come into Israel. And Paul described it as being perilous times that would come upon Israel in the last days. And so he's talking about what happens to Israel, that perilous times will come. And of course he's talking about the world, how the world is as well, there in 2 Timothy chapter 3. And you need to go there and read that. And so we are looking for this thing to really break loose on October the 7th in 2025. So that is just a couple of months away, you might say. What today is the August the 6th. So August the 6th and September the 6th and then October the 6th or the 7th. So it's a couple of months away, you might say, that the perilous time's going to come upon Israel again. And this is when they'll be coming across the river Euphrates into the land. And see, this will start the gathering that the Bible talks about, that will gather there, and then they will flood Jerusalem in January. That when President Trump is shut down, they do that in after November the 22nd. And then December and January. So we see all this that's lining up and getting ready to come, and Paul calls it perilous times. And you might say, what does perilous times mean? That means dangerous times. It'll be like the economy is in turmoil. And it'll be dangerous times, and we understand that this is going to really break loose when we get to October. And we've been looking at the last day of Jesus' life and how this is going to play over in that time frame too. See, 2024 was the first 12 hours, and that's when they come to the garden and got him and tried him through the night. And 2024 started with the sun turning to darkness by the sign that Joel gave. And see, to connect all this together and understand what's going on, you cannot do it on your own. You must talk with Jesus and fellowship with him. And he's got to give you the understanding. This is the only way that you can understand what's going on. You cannot understand this and put everything together like it ought to be if you're not walking with Jesus, because he's the one that gives everything. He's the one that gives understanding. And you can learn that by going back to the book of Daniel. You go there and you read, and Daniel was given dreams and visions, but he could not understand them until God gave him the understanding. See, you can see all these signs and see what's going on, but you're not going to understand things unless you walk with Jesus and fellowship with him and let him give you that understanding. And this is what we want to do. I want to walk with him. I want to pay attention. I want to listen. I want to know what's going on. I've told myself over and over, I do not want these things to happen. I don't want Jesus to come without somebody here in this world understanding what is really going on and what's taking place and what's happening. Somebody here needs to know and understand and be a part as much as they possibly can and give the warning and try to help people. When Jesus came to this world, he tried to help Israel to come to the light and understanding. Paul told Timothy that in those days that they'd be ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. And I've been in the church world for over 57 years now. When I got saved and started and been in the church world, but see, there's churches you go to all your life and never really understand the Bible because they don't give it. They talk about things here and there and about, but no one understands the real meaning. Why did Jesus do the things he did? Where was he at when he taught things that he taught? And see, we understand that Matthew, Mark, and Luke, they talk about Jesus' ministry in Galilee. And John, he talks about Jesus' ministry in Judea and Jerusalem. And when Jesus talked about something in Galilee, and then later he talked about it in Judea, that's the reason it's different. But see, the Bible only connects everything together. And you might say, well, why is this different in Luke, and then when you look in John, it's different. When you look in Matthew, and you got to know the timing as well. But you're not going to know things because, see, the church don't teach these things to how to really understand the Bible and know where Jesus is at when he taught a certain thing and what he said. And see, Jesus only gives clarity. You can read the Bible, but you won't have clear understanding of it if you don't walk with Jesus and fellowship with him. And that's what we're trying to do. And we're given a lot of things here, and people are saying, you can't know these things. You can't understand these things. But I've got an answer for you. I do. I don't understand them on my own. I understand them because Jesus gives me understanding. I'm telling you, it's amazing that how he can give you understanding of things and what's going on. Even this morning when I got up and I was thinking about things and he gave me the understanding here about this. And that's what I'm sharing with you now about this thing coming in October the 7th in 2025. That this is going to be a perilous time as well. Just like it came in October the 7th in 2023. So when we get to October the 7th here in 2025, that we see that more are coming toward Israel. The kings of the east have been released to come across the river Euphrates, and you learn about the river being dried up. You look in Revelation chapter 16, I believe it is, that it talks about the plagues, the angels with the bowls of the wrath of God, and one pours out his bowl upon the river Euphrates, and it's dried up, and where the kings of the east can come across. But see, you can't put all this together and understand what's really being said and taught unless you walk with Jesus, and he'll give you that understanding. This is not understanding for me. Willard could never understand this. I could never know what's going on. And when I listen to my own videos, I'm amazed at the things that I'm able to talk about. I'm amazed by my own, what I've said. That I don't hear Willard, I hear what the Spirit is saying. And that's what I want to do. I want to hear what the Spirit is saying. And I want the Spirit to use me and give things and talk about things. And I'm willing. And I want to do this, and I want to look forward to Jesus coming. And I understand that he's going to return on the exact day that he went away. He went away from the Mount of Olives, and he will return to the Mount of Olives. And then he will ride the horse into Jerusalem through the eastern gate, just like he did when he rode the little donkey. But the first time he came as the lamb after the birth of Isaac. But this time he's going to come as Benjamin the warrior and enter Jerusalem as a warrior, riding the white horse, the white stallion. And this is going to be done. He went to heaven 40 days after he arose. He spent 40 days with the disciples. And you can kind of figure all this out. You You can't know the day or the hour, but you can know the time. You can know the vicinity and know the season, know the time and the season, but you can't know the day or the hour. But you just have to walk with Jesus and talk with him and fellowship with him to understand these things. And I hope you do that, because that's what we're trying to get people to do. Don't push back. Get in here and be a part and start walking with him. You may have been called 30 years ago, but you haven't started walking with him. And it's time. It's time to walk with him now and give meat in due season, as he said there in Matthew 24. And I hope you do that. And so God bless you, and you have a great day.